We want to go ahead and, I don't know how y'all do it. Circle up or horseshoe, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's because everyone's always over there.
Alright, so first of all, I'm going to do like a quick review of one of the moves that we're going to be utilizing tonight, which was to get into like the Titanic. All it is just here, you're going to switch hands, right? Everybody remember this? Yes, no, maybe so?
Yes.
Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over 3 concepts, and then I'm going to use one move to kind of emphasize each concept. The first concept I'm going to talk about is kind of countering your partner. I feel it's something that goes overlooked. A lot of people will just try and spin as fast as possible, and they don't ever counter. So like countering right there, like it's just switching places. It makes everything smoother. So like for example, for the move that we're going to teach tonight, you're going to do this, like right there, that's countering. That's countering. Does that make sense? Everybody kind of understand the concept? It's something that you can do throughout your entire dance, no matter what move. It's just something you should kind of keep in mind. I mean, it's not really like dire, and you don't need to like always do it, but it just makes everything more smooth. So does that make sense?
I'm not sure exactly what countering.
Alright, so for example, if we were just to do it on like, I guess the infinity spin is what I called it, was this, right? Anytime I'm like stopping here, see how I'm kind of positioned away from her? That's going to allow her to go through. So I'm not just keeping it as tight as possible and like making her move around me, because that makes it so much more difficult, and it makes it a lot less like, it makes it more difficult to change the move if you want to. Yeah, so rebounding, that's a good, like there are a lot of terms you could be using. It's kind of like elasticity, like think of it as a rubber band or rebounding or countering. I use countering just because I counter weight, like I counter her weight with my weight by moving opposite. Does that make sense? Everybody? Counterbalancing. But yeah, so it's just something that you can do throughout your entire dance. It makes it to where you can change what you want to do. Because a lot of times whenever you first start, you have it in your head, oh, well, I'm only going to do this pattern because I know how to do it. I'm going to do this because I know how to do it. But as you get better and better and learn more things, you can kind of start creating different stuff, which is the next concept that I'm going to talk about, which is creation. We're about to be done. Y'all are about to be done. And you're still hopefully going to go out dancing and have a good time. I want to go over being able to create your own moves. Because a lot of times whenever I dance with people, if something feels a little janky or a girl does something wrong, they're always like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And that's my one rule. I hate it. I hate it so much. It's supposed to be fun. So like even if you mess up, just keep going. So for example, like let's say I roll her in here. Okay, well, yeah, I might want her to roll out. But let's say she just wants to duck under. She can, oh, look at that. That's something different. So like anytime you're wanting to create a move, like with your partner or whoever you want to dance with, like you can stop somewhere and question, can I put my hands over her head? Could I like put it on her shoulder? Something like that. Like something as simple as going here is something completely different than everything else. So like, or for this, okay, that's something different than just doing this. Does that make sense? So like, if you ever want to stop, just stop where you're at, think of where you can go. There you go, she just ducked under. Which again, third concept, is the girl has a say in what you're doing. I know this is weird. Like, I know this is weird for a lot of girls, because everything that is kind of taught in country is, you spin now. You come back in. Like, it's very direct and like minimal. So when a guy wants you to do something, like, and as guys, we should politely ask her to do something, not just throw her out there. So like, for example, using like the Titanic stuff, like let's say we stop here and she wants to go underneath. She can do that, and we have to work around that. And we use countering to do that. So, for example, the move that we're going to go over tonight, it's based out of the Titanic movement. It's just a little different. So the move that we're going to learn all together, and I'll do it real quick, and then I'll walk you through the steps. So first, you're going to get there. You're going to curl her in, out, switch hands, over your head, and then there you go. I know it's really complicated. There are like 3 steps to it, but we're going to walk through all of them, and it's going to demonstrate the 3 different themes that I was trying to get across. So first things first, partner up. Everybody have a partner? Yeah?
Partner up! Find a member of the opposite sex. Or the same sex.
You know, whatever floats your boat. All right, so first things first, we're going to get into the cross hand hold, right? So we're here. Okay? So instead of pulling her around you for the Titanic, you're just going to pull her into your arm. Right here. Right? And then you're going to roll her out. And here's where you're going to switch hands. And this is where the countering kind of happens. So with your left hand now, for guys, she's going to step underneath. Right? And then this is what you call a barrel roll. You can do this with either hand. For this example, we're doing this. You're going to step where you're back to back and pull her out. I know, it's a lot. It's a lot, it's okay.
It's one of those old school ones.
Yeah. So, all right, so first part, and all of these can be separated. So you don't have to do this movement. So here you can just stop if you want it to go to where you, something comfortable. But yeah, so, here, yeah, out, and you're going to switch hands. All right? She goes through. All right? Do it again. All right. So, we're right to right, the handshake, yeah? We're good? Now she's going to roll into your arm. And then if it makes it easier for you, you can hold on to this hand and let go of this one. So instead of just rolling out and switching hands, you can also hold on to it. And just be here. Right? Is that going to help? Maybe? Cross hand hold? Yeah? Yeah. And so now she's going to step underneath your left arm. Your left arm is going to go up. She's going to step through.
Left arm up and step through.
And then here is the barrel roll. So the way to do the barrel roll properly, so guys, you're going to open your body while lifting your arm up. So turn towards your left side, and by doing that, it's going to force her to start turning. And by having your back here, it's going to make her go around you. All right? So now you still have left hands, right? At this point, to get out of it, if you want to just go back to regular dancing, you just pull her back in and grab her back. That's normal. All right? So we're going to walk it one more time, because I know this, like I said, it's really complicated. And then I'll kind of break it down each step of what you can kind of do out of it. And this is kind of going into the creation, and also allowing the girl to kind of do what she wants to do. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
All right. No. Yeah. All right. So. All right. So to get into it, just like normal, right? We're here. Pull her into your arm. Yeah. Roll her out. The other way. And then with your left hand, up and through. Right? And then you're going to barrel roll it. All right? So, I'm going to let y'all do that, and I'm going to walk the room with some music going, and I'm going to walk the room, and then if you have specific questions,